Here are 44 Amish life hacks you'll wish you knew sooner. Buttermilk starter as a never-ending dairy supply. Did you know the Amish rely on a simple buttermilk starter to create a never-ending dairy supply for baking and cooking? The science lies in its live cultures, which ferment fresh milk, creating a tangy, thick liquid rich in probiotics. To start, mix 1 cup of buttermilk with 3 cups of fresh milk in a jar. Leave it at room temperature for 24 hours until thickened, then refrigerate. Keep the cycle going by saving a portion as your next starter. It's a low-cost, sustainable way to maintain a steady buttermilk supply. Living floor cleaner using hay and herbs. The Amish have long cleaned their floors with a natural, living mixture of hay and herbs, which gently scrubs while releasing fresh scents. Hay contains silica, which provides light abrasiveness, while herbs like mint or thyme offer antibacterial benefits. Soak a bundle of hay with herbs in warm water overnight. Mop floors with the strained liquid, or use the soaked hay as a gentle scrub. This eco-friendly cleaner leaves wood surfaces fresh and polished without harsh chemicals. Oil lanterns from old mason jars. Amish homes are known for using simple oil lanterns, often made from repurposed mason jars, to provide light without electricity. The wide mouth and durable glass of the jars make them ideal containers. Fill the jar halfway with lamp oil, insert a wick through a metal lid, and light it for a warm glow. The oil slowly feeds the flame, making it cost-efficient and long-lasting. Animal heat as natural home heating. In Amish barns, animals aren't just for farming. They also provide natural warmth during cold months. The heat generated by livestock bodies can help maintain a comfortable temperature in nearby living spaces. The science? Animals generate warmth through respiration and body heat, which is trapped in well-insulated barns or homes. By housing animals in connected or adjacent structures, the heat transfers and reduces the need for artificial heating. Floating root vegetable storage in wells. The Amish have perfected the art of preserving root vegetables by storing them in floating baskets inside water wells. This method maintains a cool, consistent temperature that slows spoilage and retains freshness for months. To try it, place carrots, potatoes, or beets in a breathable basket and lower it into a well so it floats just below the surface. The natural cool water keeps vegetables crisp and hydrated. For those without wells, a similar effect can be achieved by submerging produce in cold water in sealed containers. Cabbage fermentation pit for sauerkraut. The Amish ferment cabbage underground, creating sauerkraut with minimal effort and no electricity. Fermentation pits maintain a consistent, cool temperature, ideal for the slow lactic acid fermentation that preserves and flavors the cabbage. To do this, dig a small pit, line it with clean leaves or straw, and layer shredded cabbage with salt inside a sealed container. Bury the container and leave it for weeks or months. Hidden wall compartments for kitchen storage. Maximizing kitchen space with hidden wall compartments is a common Amish strategy. Small built-in wall sections help store utensils, spices, or pantry goods while reducing clutter. To create one, identify unused wall areas between studs, cut a neat opening, and install small shelves or cabinets inside. Close it off with a wooden or sliding panel. The design blends seamlessly into kitchen decor while offering practical storage. These compartments can even hide valuable items for safekeeping in minimalist Amish homes. Hand-powered water presses for juice and cider. Without relying on electricity, the Amish extract juice from fruits using hand-powered water presses. The press works by applying mechanical pressure, squeezing juice from apples or grapes while separating the pulp. To make cider, place cut fruit inside the press, turn the crank, and collect the liquid below. The steady pressure extracts rich, natural juice, perfect for fresh drinking or fermentation. Natural bug repellent, bundled bouquets. Amish homes stay bug-free thanks to fragrant herbal bundles that repel insects naturally. Bundled bouquets of lavender, mint, and rosemary emit strong natural oils which mosquitoes and flies avoid. To make one, tie together fresh herbs with twine and hang them near windows or doors. As air circulates, the herbs release their scents, creating an effective barrier without chemical sprays. Homemade fly traps with molasses. The Amish control fly infestations using simple fly traps made from household items. Molasses acts as bait, attracting flies due to its sweet, sticky consistency. Fill a jar with equal parts molasses and water and add a drop of dish soap to break surface tension. Poke holes in the lid and cover the jar. Flies enter, get stuck, and can't escape. Place the traps around barns or kitchens for maximum effectiveness. Smokehouse-inspired closet deodorizer. The Amish keep closets also fresh using smokehouse-inspired sachets that absorb odors naturally. These sachets, filled with charcoal or dried herbs, neutralize moisture and eliminate musty smells. To make one, fill a small fabric pouch with activated charcoal and dried lavender or mint. Hang it inside the closet or place it on a shelf. The charcoal absorbs moisture, while the herbs release a clean, pleasant fragrance. Animal gut banjo strings. Amish musicians craft durable banjo strings from natural animal gut, a technique used for centuries. The gut's elasticity and strength produce a warm, rich tone ideal for traditional folk music. To make them, the intestines are cleaned, stretched, and dried before being twisted into strings. This process creates flexible, long-lasting strings that maintain tension well. Properly treated, they offer a unique sound unmatched by synthetic alternatives. Wooden clothes dryers on ceiling tracks. Amish homes often feature ceiling-mounted wooden clothes dryers to save space and naturally air-dry laundry. Pulley systems allow the rack to be lowered for hanging clothes, then raised to take advantage of warm air near the ceiling. Construct the rack using sturdy wooden slats connected by a rope and pulley system. Once lifted, clothes dry efficiently while keeping floor space free. This system is eco-friendly and works especially well during colder seasons or rainy days. Natural toothpaste from hardwood ash. The Amish use hardwood ash as a natural, affordable toothpaste alternative. Rich in potassium hydroxide, the ash gently whitens teeth while neutralizing acids that cause decay. Mix 1 part hardwood ash with a few drops of water to create a paste. Brush gently, focusing on stained areas. While effective, this method should be used sparingly to avoid enamel erosion. Homemade apple cider vinegar hair rinse. Apple cider vinegar, or ACV, helps balance the scalp's pH, making hair shinier and smoother. The Amish use it to remove product buildup and restore natural softness. Mix 1 part ACV with 2 parts water in a bottle. After shampooing, pour the mixture over your hair and let it sit for a few minutes before rinsing. The ACV's acidic nature closes the hair's cuticle, enhancing shine. Corn cob scrubbers. Did you know that the Amish often use dried corn cobs as natural scrubbers for cleaning pots and pans? Their rough, fibrous texture easily removes stubborn food debris without damaging surfaces. To make one, dry a corn cob thoroughly, ensuring it hardens enough to hold its shape. Use the cob like a brush, scrubbing problem areas with gentle, circular motions. It's especially effective on cast iron cookware. After use, rinse and hang it to dry for reuse. Sleds made from old barn doors. Repurposing materials is a common Amish practice, and old barn doors make excellent sleds for winter fun. Their sturdy wooden boards glide smoothly over snow while withstanding wear. To create one, remove an old door and attach wooden runners or metal strips to its underside for extra slide. Add rope handles for steering or pulling. These sleds are not only practical but provide nostalgic enjoyment for families. Hand-woven chair seats with corn husks. Corn husks are a durable, natural material the Amish use to weave sturdy, comfortable chair seats. The strong fibers interlace tightly, forming a supportive surface that resists wear. To start, soak dried husks in warm water to make them pliable. Weave them through the chair frame, pulling each strand tightly to ensure stability. Let it dry thoroughly before use. Willow whisk brooms. Amish homes often feature handmade willow whisk brooms, perfect for quick cleanups or sweeping small spaces. The flexibility and strength of willow twigs allow them to gather dirt without breaking. To make one, bundle several willow twigs and tie them tightly with twine or leather. Trim the ends to create an even sweeping surface. Regular use of these brooms can reduce dust buildup on floors and surfaces. Storing them upright preserves their structure for longer. Biodegradable soap balls for laundry. Amish families create eco-friendly soap balls for washing clothes using natural ingredients like lye, tallow, and essential oils. The soap's biodegradable nature makes it ideal for outdoor washing or rinsing in streams. Mix the ingredients into a thick paste, roll them into balls, and let them cure for a few weeks. Toss one into a wash basin, allowing it to dissolve as you scrub the clothes. The result is clean laundry without synthetic chemicals. Keep milk fresh longer using cold water submersion. The Amish often keep milk fresh by submerging containers in cold water, preserving it even without refrigeration. Cold water slows bacterial growth by maintaining a consistently low temperature. To try this method, place your sealed milk jar in a bucket of cold water and cover the container with a damp cloth. Change the water daily to maintain its effectiveness. This simple hack is perfect for farm fresh milk, extending its freshness for several days. Burn walnut shells for an intense heat source. Walnut shells, a high-energy fuel source, are used by the Amish to generate intense, long-lasting heat. The dense shells burn hotter and longer than traditional wood. Collect and dry walnut shells, then add them to your wood stove or fireplace along with kindling. Once ignited, they produce a strong flame ideal for heating homes or boiling water. Their slow burn rate means fewer refills, making them an efficient and cost-effective fuel option during cold seasons. Cornmeal facial scrub. Cornmeal is a natural exfoliant that gently removes dead skin cells and impurities, leaving skin smooth and refreshed. The Amish use this simple, cost-effective scrub regularly for skincare. To make it, combine 2 tablespoons of cornmeal with a splash of warm water or honey to form a paste. Massage it onto your face in small, circular motions for a few minutes, then rinse thoroughly. Regular use can improve skin texture and minimize clogged pores. Insulated underground winter fridge traps cold air. Amish households often store perishables underground in winter fridges, built to trap cold air naturally. The insulation from soil keeps temperatures low, preserving root vegetables, dairy, and other foods. To replicate this, dig a small pit, line it with straw or sawdust, and cover it with wooden planks or a heavy lid. The design prevents freezing while maintaining a chilled environment. Use animal bladders for water storage. Animal bladders have been used by the Amish and other traditional communities as natural water storage containers. Their flexibility and durability make them perfect for carrying or storing water without leaks. Clean the bladder thoroughly, boil it to sterilize, and let it dry. Once ready, fill it with potable water, tie the opening, and store in a cool place. They're lightweight and useful during long journeys, serving as biodegradable alternatives to plastic canteens. Living mulch with clover to fix soil nitrogen. The Amish improve soil naturally by planting clover as living mulch, which fixes nitrogen and boosts soil fertility. Clover roots house nitrogen-fixing bacteria that convert atmospheric nitrogen into nutrients plants can absorb. To implement this, plant clover between crop rows or in garden beds. The clover prevents weeds and enriches the soil simultaneously. As it decomposes, it further improves soil quality. Rotating it with crops like corn or potatoes ensures consistent long-term fertility for high yields. Beeswax, waterproofing for boots. Beeswax provides a natural, long-lasting waterproof layer for leather boots and shoes, a trick the Amish use to combat wet environments. The wax forms a protective barrier that repels water while conditioning the leather. Melt beeswax using a double boiler, then apply a thin layer to clean, dry boots using a cloth. Gently heat the boots with a hairdryer or in the sun to help the wax absorb. Once cooled, the boots will be both waterproof and flexible. Dried corn kernel heating pads. Corn kernels retain heat for extended periods, making them ideal for natural, reusable heating pads. The Amish often use these for sore muscles or keeping beds warm during winter. To make one, fill a cotton bag or sock with dried corn kernels, sewing the opening shut. Microwave for 2 to 3 minutes or heat in a warm oven. The pad will radiate heat for up to an hour. Reheat as needed and store in a dry place to prevent moisture buildup. Horse manure fermentation chambers for warm crops. The Amish use horse manure to create fermentation chambers that generate heat for crops, especially during cooler months. As the manure decomposes, microbial activity releases heat, creating a warm environment for plant growth. To build one, layer manure beneath raised garden beds or in enclosed chambers covered with plastic. The warmth helps germinate seeds and extend growing seasons. Regularly turning the manure ensures even heating and prevents excess ammonia buildup. Use goat horns for drinking flasks. The Amish creatively repurpose goat horns into durable, rustic drinking flasks for storing water or fermented beverages. The horn's natural shape and strength make it a lightweight, biodegradable option. To create one, clean and boil the horn to remove impurities, then seal the narrow end with beeswax or resin. The wide end is often capped with a stopper. Polishing the surface can enhance durability and aesthetic appeal. These flasks are perfect for farm work, long journeys, or gatherings. Potatoes in ash for preservation. Ash-covered potatoes stay fresh for months thanks to this Amish preservation hack. Ash creates a barrier that reduces moisture loss and protects against rot and pests. To try this, bury clean, dry potatoes in a wooden crate filled with a layer of cool, dry ash. Make sure they're not touching and store the crate in a cool, dark place like a cellar. Regular checks ensure any spoiled potatoes are removed. Haybox cooking method. No stove needed. The Amish use the haybox cooking method to save fuel and time by insulating pots with hay to retain heat. Once food is brought to a boil, the pot is placed inside a box lined with hay, which traps heat and slowly cooks the contents. To replicate it, boil your soup or stew, then place the pot into a well-insulated container filled with hay or blankets. Let it sit for several hours. The gentle cooking method preserves nutrients and prevents burning. Water-powered grain mill. Water-powered grain mills remain an essential tool in Amish communities, converting natural water flow into mechanical energy for grinding grains. As water turns the mill's wheel, the rotating stones crush wheat or corn into flour. To see this system in action, build a small water wheel connected to a millstone using a nearby stream. It's energy efficient and provides fresh, whole grain flour without electricity. The key is ensuring steady water flow for continuous milling. Harness geese as garden weeders. Geese are natural weeders, and the Amish use them to control unwanted growth without chemicals. Geese feed on grass and broadleaf weeds, but leave crops like corn or potatoes untouched. To harness this, release geese into the garden where weeding is needed. Rotate their grazing areas to prevent overgrazing. Their constant feeding keeps the garden clean while also fertilizing the soil through their droppings. Using geese for weed control is eco-friendly and reduces manual labor. Hang cheese to age in cellars. Amish families traditionally age homemade cheese by hanging it in cool, dark cellars, which provide ideal conditions for natural fermentation and flavor development. The consistent temperature and humidity of cellars prevent cheese from drying out and promote even aging. To do this, wrap the cheese in a breathable cloth, hang it from hooks, and ensure airflow around the block. Rotate the cheese every few weeks to prevent uneven aging. This technique creates rich, tangy cheeses that mature beautifully over time. Stone hearth cooking for smoky flavor. The Amish use traditional stone hearths to impart a unique smoky flavor to their meals. The porous nature of stone retains heat, distributing it evenly while allowing subtle wood smoke to flavor the food. To replicate this method, build a fire in a stone oven or fireplace and allow the coals to burn down before cooking. Foods like bread, meats, and vegetables absorb the woodsy aroma. Beet dyed fabrics. The Amish rely on natural dyes, and beet juice creates a vibrant reddish hue, perfect for coloring fabrics. Beets release water-soluble pigments that adhere well to natural fibers like cotton or wool. To dye fabric, boil peeled beets in water until the liquid turns deep red. Strain the mixture and soak the fabric for several hours, stirring occasionally for even color. Rinse in cold water and hang to dry. Adding vinegar to the water helps set the dye and prevent fading. Hay-filled mattress toppers. Amish families often use hay-filled mattress toppers for added comfort and natural insulation. The hay provides a supportive yet breathable layer that conforms to the body while keeping the bed warm in winter and cool in summer. To make one, sew 2 large fabric sheets together, leaving an opening to stuff with clean, dry hay. Stitch the opening shut and flatten the hay evenly across the mattress. Replace or refresh the hay periodically to maintain its softness and hygiene. Wood ash as an ant repellent. Did you know that wood ash is an effective and chemical-free ant repellent? In fact, the Amish often scatter these around their homes and gardens. The fine texture irritates ants and disrupts their scent trails, making it difficult for them to navigate or invade. Sprinkle a thin line of dry wood ash around doorways, windows, and garden beds to deter ants. For added effectiveness, reapply after heavy rainfall or when moisture compromises the ash's potency. This hack also helps enrich garden soil over time. Animal fat candles with longer burn time. Amish-made animal fat candles or tallow candles burn longer and more consistently than many commercial alternatives due to their dense, slow-melting composition. Render animal fat by simmering it in a pot until it separates, then strain and let it cool. Pour the melted fat into molds with a wick in the center and allow it to harden. These candles produce minimal soot and last for hours. For fragrance, add herbs or essential oils before pouring the tallow. Weed tea fertilizer. The Amish make an effective, nutrient-rich fertilizer by steeping common garden weeds to extract their beneficial compounds. Weeds like dandelion, clover, and nettle are rich in nitrogen, potassium, and minerals that nourish plants. To make the tea, place a bucket of chopped weeds in water and let it steep for 1 to 2 weeks. Strain the liquid and dilute it with water before applying it to soil or directly to plants. This natural fertilizer promotes healthy growth while reusing unwanted garden waste. Wood-burning oven for slow baking. A wood-burning oven is a key feature in many Amish kitchens, ideal for slow baking and creating rich, hearty flavors. The retained heat from burning wood radiates evenly, making it perfect for bread, stews, and roasts. Start by preheating the oven with wood until hot coals remain. Remove the coals and place the food inside, allowing the radiant heat to cook slowly. The steady, controlled temperature prevents overcooking and infuses a rustic, smoky flavor into the dishes. Use copper nails to kill tree stumps. The Amish use copper nails as a simple, effective way to kill unwanted tree stumps without chemicals. Copper disrupts the tree's internal water and nutrient flow, eventually causing it to die off. Drive several copper nails into the base of the stump, ensuring they penetrate deep into the wood. Over time, the copper will oxidize, preventing new growth. It's an eco-friendly solution to control regrowth and naturally decompose the stump without extensive labor. Nighttime gardening for pest control. The Amish often garden at night to naturally control pests, as many insects and garden predators are less active after dark. The cooler nighttime temperatures reduce stress on plants and limit exposure to leaf-eating bugs. Use a flashlight or lantern to guide your work while planting, weeding, or watering. Additionally, nocturnal predators like frogs and bats help keep pest populations in check. Consistent nighttime care can lead to healthier crops and fewer pest-related problems over time.